God, no, I don't. Where's my notes? I had to. We drove into what do you call it? Miami. Today, and of course, we wanted to listen to the Will Smith song. He made a whole. He made a rapping song about Miami.
He's a good rapper, that Will Smith. I think he should have stuck with that. I don't know what happened.
He's a talented person. And
yeah.
But his.
I hear he's great. I don't like him.
You guys may be too young to remember this, but he was on Barbara Walters once, like after, on the heels of Independence Day. It's like, Will Smith taking over the world by storm. I'm sitting with him now. And then she was like in the interview, she's like, so you have an interesting theory about AIDS? And he's like, oh yeah. She's like, tell it to us. She's just like stringing him along. And he's like, well, you can't tell me that disease was not created by the government. And she's like, really? I think a lot of people can tell you that. But he just he went for it. He's one of the only people that I could think of, because Beck, his parents are Scientologists, and he's just being respectful. I'm sure you guys are big fans of
Judaism.
Everyone's who isn't a big fan, even if by proxy through its sequel, Christianity. Who's the guy that we lost the Hugo Award to? He's the Joss Whedon of sci-fi. So is Joss Whedon. Neil Gaiman. Neil Gaiman is I read I'm really actually because I had heard he's a Scientologist. I was actually really touched by looking into it. Yeah, well, he's not. His parents are.
Listen, hold up. Just let him talk.
Yeah, Dan, let him talk.
Yeah.
His parents are, and he's respectful of the he's just it's like the same way I'm Lutheran, which I'm not. I don't. How do you be Lutheran or not? I don't. My parents are Lutheran, and I would. Yeah. So I thought that was sweet. There's a lot of people like that. Where you're like, oh, he is. I respected that person. What do you mean they are? And I'm not. And by the way, if there's a Scientologist in here, I'm sure you're already offended, and there's nothing I could do about that. But I truthfully don't. I mean, I whatever. I'm not going to explain that. I mean, harm. Your religion is hilarious to us. The people that pay less for religion. We find it funny, and it's funny to us. But we also recognize, I'm sure, because we're open-minded people, that we shouldn't. We don't want you to be different. We hope you're very happy. Anyways. Will Smith is the only famous Scientologist I know of who, I think, because John Travolta was before he auditioned for Welcome Back, Kotter, he was a Scientologist. And there's a story about him being in an acting class in the Celebrity Center or whatever, and going, I got an audition later today. It's for something called Welcome Back, Kotter. And the teacher being like, everyone, I want you to point in the direction of Paramount Studios, where Jonathan has his audition today, and I want you to beam your UFO energies. I met and see it. It's oh yeah, I was at your show and I'm a Scientologist, and you called it UFO energy. You keep it a secret, so I don't know what it is. You beam your xenons over to the Paramounts, and so my point being that everybody's they're in it when they're younger, and they're their career takes off, and but Will Smith, it seems like he's the one guy that was he woke up, he had all the money in the world, he had all the success, and he was there's still something missing. And he's this is great. That's notable to me. But you Spencer,
me,
Spencer picked up. I hope this becomes a thing for him. Spencer picked up on this thing that Will Smith does in all his raps. This really confident, insincere laugh. Will Smith always, in his raps, he always sounds like he's jumping in through a French window with a rose in his teeth. And he has this rap, because we listened to the Miami song and we're like, it's worse than I remember, but and because Apple Music now just is Skynet and just keeps playing, like it started playing all these Will Smith songs, and we heard this rap called it's a freak. I'm a freak. I'm gonna freak. I'm gonna get freaky, or I'm
freaking it.
I'm gonna freaking it. He comes at the concept of freaking it so many different angles. The refrain is just him. He says a million different things about freaking it. Like he goes like, y'all don't mind if I start freaking it, but and he's like, I don't care what you want. I'm gonna freaking it. And then he's like, hey, who here wants me to start freaking it? It's like, what are you a populist or an elitist? I don't understand. Do you care who's listening, or you're acting all like detached? But then you just like keep saying all these different things, and you can't pin him down in a position, and you don't even know what he never starts freaking it, as far as we know. He just But he in this rap, he alludes to the fact. He goes like, yeah, and I he doesn't rap like that.
Stutter rap.
It's Christian Bale in The Big Short. That's my stammer. He goes, I even read in the paper that somebody said I was soft. Yeah, like Microsoft.
Which is it's a soft rhyme, and it's rhyming soft with soft, so it's not a compelling argument either way.
And he thinks Microsoft is hard.
Yeah.
And
a software company.
And micro means small. Like if the company was mega soft, like a little bit, like you'd be like, okay, I guess he's like kind of like
you think I'm flaccid? I also have a little penis.
Right. Yeah, flaccid, more like Lake Placid.
One of our most erect lakes.